All right, whatever. Let's keep going. All right. So, negative self-beliefs, okay? Negative self-beliefs when you just don't believe nothing great about yourself. I grew up not believing nothing wonderful about me. I have been around people that has told me, not, yeah, I have been around people all my life. Oh, BG, you ain't gonna never change, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna be too personal. But I have, my dad has told me, but you ain't gonna never be nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be just like me. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You have family members. They talk bad about you, and when you hear it, you believe it. I'm just saying. You have friends talk bad about you. When you hear it, you believe it. I'm just saying. And I'm just relating to poor self-care today. And if you feel any type of emotion, if you feel anything I'm saying, you're like, yeah, bro, you're right, because it does bring out emotions, okay? Feeling guilty. Some people, or you can make yourself feel guilty about what you have done and what you have did. The time's going on. It's over with. You done did it. It's over with. Get over it. Or you can have unworthy of care. You can feel like, man, you don't deserve anything. I used to feel like I don't deserve nothing, but today I deserve more than life can bring. Okay, and I just want to help you out with self-care, poor self-care today. If you have this problem, all right, if you have this problem, it's because you have difficulty recognizing personal needs. Okay, you understand? Poor self-care, you gotta take care of you. You can't take care of nobody else. All right. Now, if you take care of yourself, you can help somebody else. But right now, if you have poor self-care, you can't help nobody. All right? Because you are your personal need. When you are in this state, it is called incapacitated, dependent, affirm meaning not mentally or physically strong, deliberated, okay? Deliberated, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, if you can't take care of yourself, some people have their arms cut off. Some people are old; they depend on people. Some people are just crippled, or some people just psychologically gone. I once upon a time I was psychologically gone. I needed help. I can say that. Some people are not physically strong. Some people are not physically strong where they can pick up and do things on their own. And this is in a very weak and infirm state. In other words, you're fragile. Oh, you're fragile mentally, you're fragile physically, okay? And this is good. But now that we done address all these negative aspects, I want to help you how to have self-care today. Even though, we don't went over the bad before the good, because I don't went back to, give you the bad before the good, because sometimes when the bad happen, something good gonna happen. We're gonna speak that to life, okay? So self-care rules have a self-care rule. This is a self-care rule for you to help yourself. And this is something that I have applied to myself. So what I'm sharing with you, I have applied to myself. Okay, a self-care rule is, you ready? Got your attention? A self-care rule is have a relationship with yourself. And I know a lot of people like, boy, oh my God, you always talking about ourselves. Yeah, who else am I talking about? I have a relationship with myself, okay? I can actually say, you know what, the real, like I had my recordings, perfect illustration. I'm recording with y'all, but in the inside, I'm like disappointed, because I'm like, any other time, my recorders just record. Why do they, But guess what? I got a relationship with myself. I can say, you know what, the real, this is what I'm doing in front of y'all. Okay, you still got the live over here, the live over there. So don't focus over there. That's having a relationship with yourself. Being honest with yourself, talking to yourself. Not talking to yourself out loud in the middle of the road and looking and doing all of this. Yeah, that's mental illness, okay? Or demonic possession. We're gonna get to that next class. But yeah, so you can have a relationship with yourself. You can personally check yourself, check your mental, check your emotions, check your spiritual, check your external, and check your internal. This is good. So self-care is having a relationship with yourself on the daily interactions, and on the daily interactions you have with everyone else. So not only that you check it with yourself, but you checking how you deal with people on your interactions on a daily basis. When you have poor self-care and depression, you don't really deal with people. And I'm just talking from experience. I'm not making nothing up. If you're a type of person that avoids people or avoid being interacting, you're in depression. Okay. If you can't have a relationship with yourself, and this is for relationships. I don't know why I'm going here, but this is for relationships. You can't have a relationship saying, "Oh, I love you, baby," and then you don't even love yourself. I don't know why I said that, but I said that because I have been in relationships where I didn't even care about myself. So how I'm sitting there telling the next person I love them, and they looking at me like, "How you love me, and you don't even love yourself?" I used to hear that a lot. How you love me, and you don't even love yourself? I love myself today. Let's go, y'all. All right. So, but I did hear that, and so a lot of y'all out there probably have heard that in your relationship. How you love me, and you don't love yourself, or how you love me, and you don't even respect yourself. Let's go. All right. So, this is very important. If you didn't hear nothing else out of the video, if you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, or comment. I'm going to help you out with something that I applied to myself that has been very, 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 very helpful, okay? It's called Self-Care Personal Check. Listen, I know y'all be like, man, why he always, oh my God, he's always talking about personal. Oh man, God, hey, bro, always just talking about, hey, bro, always talking about us, man. What about somebody else? No, bro, it ain't about nobody else, boo. It's about you, boo. You heard me, bro? It's about you, bro. So, check this out. Let's go back. Self-care personal check. Listen now, you ain't gonna never change until you check. You know what I'm saying? How you check? You know, it's funny that there's people in the world that check you but won't check themselves. I have experienced it. I've been in relationships and family members and all kinds of programs and jails and incarcerations. Dude checking you, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be talking like that, bro. Dude, no. In the meantime, bro, you doing the same thing. Let's move forward, y'all. All right, so let's go back to us, okay? What y'all seeing is these old triggered emotions. Y'all seeing these old triggered emotions that I'm doing because these are old memories, y'all. I think I'm triggering myself today. Let's go. This is positive. See, that's good. That's self-awareness when you know you're triggering yourself. Let's go. I'm triggering myself. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. My bad. I'm laughing at myself. That's bad. All right, let's go. Self-care personal check. Self-care personal check, number one thing to do. Mentally check yourself. See what you are thinking. Pay attention to that. What are you thinking? Okay? When you check yourself, what you think about? You can do it right now. It don't make no difference. But on your free time, what are you thinking about? Okay? Number two, check your emotions. See how you feel. How do you feel? I just showed you how to check it. Don't sit now. Listen now. Don't sit up here and say, Mr. Walker, you telling us to do this stuff. You ain't showing us how to do it. That's a lie. Cause I just sat here and showed you how to check your emotions. Okay. My classes are blood raw, uncut. I ain't telling you to do something, and I ain't gonna show you how to do it. I show you how to do it. Okay. Check your emotions. See, I showed y'all. Like, remember I was saying something about the video. I was like, dang, yeah, y'all was with me. Pay attention. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. So, how do you feel? All right? Always check your emotions. That's mental. Number two, emotional, right? Then, the third one I have for you is your physical. Do a body scan. What's a body scan? Okay, a body scan, when you do your mental, you get right here, it's your emotion. You get right here, it's your spiritual. And then ignore the rest. Don't ignore the rest, but don't feed into it. But check, just do a complete body scan. Check if you feel, sometimes I have neuropathy. So, you heard my knee crack? My knee just cracked, y'all. That was a body scan, okay? That was a body scan, okay? So body scan is just checking your body, seeing how your body feels, seeing what your body's doing, any sounds, any sensations. Sometimes neuropathy, I get tingling, numbness in my fingers or numbness in my toes. Like they go to sleep. This is a body scan. Just sit down and check your mental, your emotion, your spirit, and just check your body scan. Go up and down mentally. With your mind, you can do it in your mind. Just sure. Come back up, okay? That's how you do a body scan. I just showed you again. Do it mentally from the top of your head. Just scan yourself. Go all the way down to your toes. Wiggle your toes. You feel any pain? I feel a little pain in between my toes. It's okay. Come back up, and then numbness, and then Charlie horses, anything, and then stomach, digestion, any emotional negative feelings. They come up, and then negative thoughts. Boom, the positive thoughts. But that's how you body scan head to toe. All right. Talk to that. All right. Also check. Number 4, your environmental, okay? Your surroundings. How are your surroundings? It's not messy out here. I'm on back porch. That's all I'm gonna say. But check your surroundings. If you have a messy area, not saying where I'm at is messy, please. But where you're at, if your area is not in order, it can mess with you mentally. So you might want to get up. And straighten up, organize some things. I love being organized and clean. It's a good thing for your physical, for your physical appearance and your environmental. Because when you have things in order, when you have stuff cluttered everywhere, you can't think straight. And that's just for me. I don't know if that's for somebody else. Excuse me. Number 5, spiritual. Okay, what's your faith? What do you believe in? And do you trust yourself? Now, let me break this down. Spirituality, you have to have faith. Believe that there is a God. Believe there is a heaven and hell. Believe that you can step out on faith and achieve something. Today, I'm stepping out on faith with this video in spite of everything I'm going through. I'm making this video to encourage someone, and I know it's going to encourage someone. I believe that I'm helping myself. I believe that I'm pushing past myself. I believe in Christ. What is your belief? What's your faith? What's your belief? And do you have self-trust? Now, this is deep, y'all. Okay? When you have poor self-care, I'm going to help somebody with this. You might get a lot of money, but you might be afraid to have a lot of money because you're like, oh, I get a lot of money, I might go get high. I might go get drunk. I might go have sex. I might go to the